Any advice on how to prove you're being blacklisted by your employer? First example is your employer is refusing to hire you internally, even though you keep applying to your employer. Keep applying. Keep a documented record of all your applications. And if you feel they're not hiring you because you complained of discrimination, that is in fact a retaliation claim, and you can allege that. And you have that burden shifting component because it's a retaliation claim. It's going to help you a little bit to get to discovery, and in discovery you can do a lot of work to prove your claim. Although you do need evidence. You can't just file because you feel. You got to have some evidence up front. But yeah, that's how I go about there. The second one, I might be more valuable in terms of my answer. You're thinking maybe that they're blacklisting you in the industry. Like they're talking to other employers saying bad things about you. Happens. Very common. And it can be viewed as retaliation. If you complain of discrimination and then they're going after you and giving these nasty references because you complained of discrimination or sexual harassment, whatever it is, great. Here's the play. You hire a standard background check company, very common in many industries. They have these third-party background check companies do recorded background checks. So they'll call up the employer, they'll ask for references, and they'll record the whole call. And the employer won't know anything is amiss because this is common. It's not unheard of in many industries to have a third-party background check company call up and be like, hey, do you know about so-and-so applying for a job at this new place that we're not going to disclose, and we need a reference check from you. What do you think about this person? And then that third-party background check company, which would normally be hired by some future employer to do your background check, but here has been hired by you, is going to come back to you and say, here's the recorded references, and you've got a recording of whatever they say about you. Incredibly valuable, right? I mean, I think that's really, really good. And you can work with that and know what they're saying about you and know if it's actionable and retaliatory.